friend, my sweet friend. It has been a hot minute. It has been a little while since I posted a vlog. And yes, I did say,
I'm going to be posting monthly vlogs. Woo, every month. I bet you can't wait to see what I'm posting next month.
and then nothing. But there was a reason. I bit off more than I could chew. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about that because it's very easy to bite off more than you can chew. And especially in our culture of hurry and rush and making so much money, being however successful by the world's standards, and doing it all before you're 25. I do not subscribe to that. Sometimes I may get a little bit carried away, but I do not subscribe to this. I am not here for the hustle culture. I can't stand it. I value rest more than anything. I think naps belong in every person's life, and there is no room for hurry and rush and hustle. You may be wondering, where are you going with this, Jemima? Well, today I am talking to you about something that, surprisingly, I have been asked a few times, and every time I feel kind of guilty, like I'm giving off a completely false impression. And that question is, how do you handle studying full-time, working, running your business, doing your Instagram content all at once? And I gotta tell you, it ain't easy. Anyway, stick around. I have a little bit to do while I talk about this, but listen up, it's gonna be fun. All right, bear with me while I start to prep our dinner tonight. I'm in a bit of a rush, it's my fault.
There is no room for hurry and rush.
I'm in a bit of a rush.
Nice one, Jemima. Anyway, it's my own fault because I didn't prioritize the correct things today. I kind of procrastinated by doing other useful things. And now here I am in a rush because I have to leave in about an hour and I'm rushing. Anyway, okay, let's do this. So, I'm making a black bean chili. This recipe book, Rise and Shine by Haley Carey, is my absolute favorite. Chili powder, oregano, cumin, paprika. What am I missing? Okay, can we take a poll? Is it oregano or oregano? And is it cumin or cummin? Let me know what you guys think, because I have no idea. I say oregano and cumin because I just feel like they roll off the tongue, but I just don't know. Anyway, back to the topic of this video. The fact is, like, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I love my work, I love my study, I love doing Instagram, and I love doing my business. I love them all, but at the end of the day, it is too much. It's way too much for one person to do. I just don't have that many hours in a week. Nobody does. And I guess what you see, the people who ask this, what you see is a few nice Instagram posts a week, a couple of stories about how I've been studying so hard. You see me talking about my exercise. And I guess too often what I don't post about is my mental breakdowns when I have so many assignments due and I haven't exercised all week and I'm just feeling like crap. And I guess that is something that I would like to work on, sharing that side a little bit more, being a little bit more real on Instagram. The reason being, I think, is that when I'm feeling stressed and when I'm feeling maybe my mental health is taking a bit of a toll with the stress, I don't want to post on Instagram. And in those times, I never show up live, if that makes sense. Like, I don't generally talk to the camera, I don't make new posts, I just kind of keep posting what I've already got, whether it's saved from ages ago or I made it in advance. I'll just keep posting those. And so from the outside, you might see that and be like, oh, she has it together all the time, she's so consistent doing this and that. The truth is I'm really not, and I definitely could get better at it. It's something that I'm really trying to work on, being a little bit more prepared in terms of my business and my Instagram, so that when things do get stressful, it's not as stressful. But that's the truth of it. I don't manage. There are 100% times when it just all gets too much and I want to give up and I have a massive cry. It's just a fact of life. I just spilt my cUHmmin. I'll clean it up later. I do have, I guess, what you would call strategies in place to help me manage it. And that is kind of what I want to show you in this video. Obviously, I am not like the queen of productivity. I am not really good at productivity or planning or scheduling or anything like that. It's genuinely not my strong point, but I figure maybe you guys could learn a thing or two. Maybe I'll give you some ideas and hopefully it can help you with your studies or your business or whatever it is that you are pursuing. So the study for me is kind of my top priority. Like for me, I really want to do well in my study and I just want to get it done. So that's why I do full time, because I just really want to get it done. And I know that not everyone really cares about how they do. You know, a lot of people are just like, oh, P's get degrees. I agree, but I also don't agree. I love my study, I love learning, and I really want to do well. You know, you might think, oh, that's a bit toxic having super high standards of yourself, but I don't think it is in this situation. I think potentially it could get to that point, but I just do my best. I put in a lot of work because I really want to do well and I love it. Uni for everyone, that might not be a top priority. For me, at the moment, it is. And that's just kind of the way it is. So I am always making sure that I'm super prepared for my uni semester before it even starts. And I'm going to show you how I do that as soon as I've chopped up my onion. Alrighty, we did it. That's gonna make cooking dinner tonight so much quicker and easier and less stressful. Alright, so how do I prepare for my uni semesters? This calendar is my lifesaver. I am not even kidding you. Like, I cannot survive uni without this. This calendar, I can't even remember. I've had it for so long because it has a lot of pages. And it was literally maybe $5 from Kmart. And oh my word, it changed the game in my uni. The reason being, before I would write stuff in a diary, like a book diary, or put it in my calendar in my phone or something like that. But you know, with those, you can't really look ahead. You can't really like see what's kind of coming in the next few weeks. This is so good because, so what I do the 1 to 2 weeks before semester actually starts, I will go through, I'll read through all my unit syllabuses, syllabi? Syllabus? Yeah. Syllabi? I'll look at the syllabus for each unit and I will read through everything. I'll make sure I understand what the unit's about, what's expected, and I will look at all the assignments, the tests, the exams, everything, and I will write them down in here. So at the top of each page, I write down my units, the names of my units, and I give them each a color. I write in the month up here, I write in all the dates, and then I start putting in where a quiz is due or where an assignment is due. Obviously, as a side note, I study online for 90% of my uni, and so most of it I have to keep track myself. If you study face-to-face and you do a lot of, I don't know, tests in class and things like that, it's quite different, but online, this is a necessity. So I'd write everything for my whole semester. So I've literally got, you know, all these quizzes for one of my units. I have weekly quizzes. I've got them all in here. And all my assignments. I might not really know what they are yet, but I've got the due date in there. I've got what unit it is and everything. So it's all color coded, so I know. Now, as I start, I tend to, like when I get sort of halfway through the month, I tend to rip off the first page and place them side by side. So I can also see what's coming the next day. So that's kind of like what I do to get started. And then as I get into it, I will assign one weekday per week to each unit. I'm someone who wants to do everything all at once, and obviously that is not productive. So I split it up. So basically, like Mondays, I might do my statistics. Tuesdays, I might do community development. Wednesdays, I might do nutritional assessment, etc., etc. it doesn't really matter what day is what, it just gives me a guideline. I'm just going to focus on one unit in that day. Obviously there's a spare day. I've got 4 units, 5 days of the week. That kind of gives me like one day for either rest or just working on extras here and there that I have to. And then the weekend, same thing. If I have extra work that I have to do, normally when all my assignments are due, I just slot in, you know, a couple hours to work on it on a Saturday or a Sunday. Most of the time I try to completely rest on a Sunday. It really just depends. And then as well, as the semester progresses, I sort of just write in little notes here, like maybe find some good journal articles for this assignment or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll just start adding little tasks throughout the week just to keep me on track with everything. Yeah, that's honestly pretty much it for uni. Just being prepared, knowing what I have to do, knowing what's coming up next, and knowing what I have to be working on every day of the week. I guess the other big thing is my work with my clients. They are obviously a very big priority for me as well. Wherever they are in my calendar, wherever they regularly train or I see them online, I will keep them there. Unless there's something that I really need to move for uni, I will keep them where they are and I just work around that. The big thing with my clients is making sure that I'm always like energetically still there for them and still there as a support. I can get very drained with uni and it's really important that I don't allow that to seep into my interactions with my clients. And obviously it all just comes back to like allowing rest for myself and self-care, you know, just little things like meditation, just focusing on my mindfulness, and of course looking after myself in ways like exercise and nutrition that I love but sometimes can still take a bit of a backseat and still slip when I get really busy. So that's pretty much it. Uni and PT clients, that's the big thing. And then, like I said earlier, I really do bite off more than I can chew because it's just too much. And I am working on getting better at batching my Instagram content in advance and just having a better plan around business and Instagram so that it's a little bit more streamlined. I'm still really working on that, but I just want to be really honest with you, it's a lot. I always bite off more than I can chew and then I kind of have a mental breakdown or just give up for a little bit. And it's just how it is. So when you ask, how do you handle it? The answer is, to be honest, I don't. But when I give up for a little bit or it all gets too much, I have a mental breakdown, I grow from it and I learn new things and I get back up again and I keep on trying. I guess at the end of the day, I just am always doing my best with the resources that I have. And that's all that I can do and that's all that you can do. So I guess with my business and my Instagram, probably the biggest thing that helps me is just scheduling in a few hours a week to work on content or work on something else in the business, whether it's emails or just setting up behind the scenes things, working on resources. I just need to schedule, you know, a few hours a week. But other than that, a lot of the time my business and my Instagram unfortunately just has to take a bit of a back seat through my uni semester and especially through the busy periods. But I love everything that I do and I think that's honestly why I keep going, because there's passion there. It's not just stress and sadness. There's a lot of passion and I love helping people and I love the relationships that I build and the people that I meet. And that's all I can really say. Yeah. Like I said, we can only do the best we can with the resources we have in the moment that we're in. So if you are struggling with your uni or your work, keep at it. You've got this, and a little cry never hurt nobody. I love crying. When I feel sad, just let it out, cry, and then get back up, dance, and get back at it. I love you. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed my first vlog back in a little while. All right, I will see you guys next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah.